Okay, Brother Israel, please, could you please tell me what you have been hearing from the translators about the impact of the drafted scriptures in Chichipu land?
Okay, I'm Israel Wade. I am the consultant for the Chichipu project. Just to answer your question, um, the stories I'm hearing are quite exciting. Just to know that people are excited to hear for the first time in their life the scriptures, read and recorded in their own mother tongue. Precisely, Babangida came the very last check-in we had last year in January, December. Came with very fantastic stories of his testing experience when he tried to play just the few chapters of the Gospel of Luke that was recorded on a little handset. And he was playing it to his dad, his old man, very old. And the man said, "What? Is this our language? Is it written? Who is teaching you this language?" It's like, come on, this is good. I look forward to my friends hearing it. The following week, he went and invited all his age mates within the village and said, "Come on, come and listen to this."
Wow.
And they all gathered in a tree, under a tree close to his house. And Babangida came with his little handset and playing the Gospel of Luke that was recorded, just the first 8 chapters of the Gospel of Luke that was recorded. It was amazing. The people, were saying, "You mean it? You mean this is our language? This is what the missionaries have been trying to tell us." Hearing about Jesus and all of that in a very clear way, and they understood it, and they said, "Oh, please, we want to hear more." So it became, it became a continuous thing that every evening they will gather under that tree, and Babangida will come with his little handset just for them to listen, and it was quite exciting. You hear some of the comments they made. They say, "Oh, I'm hearing the gospel for the first time in my language,"
Mm.
and it's like, "Oh, my language is becoming alive again." Things like that. And say, "Oh, our language will never die again." Things like that. "Oh, yes, we will hear Jesus speak in our own language, not in Hausa any longer." Hausa is actually one of the language of wider communication, in the area. So these are some of the exciting stories and that the translators are bringing whenever we meet to do checking. Because what we resolve to do is that any portion we check, consultant check and tested, team check, we record it and they go and test it again with people, and all of that. And all of them have different stories
Yeah.
of their experience, people excited, people wanting to hear more, about their language being read. They say things like, "Oh, now we are Christians," or "we will be Christians," because before they only hear the scriptures in a language of wider communication. So it's quite exciting to hear those things, particularly for me, because that has been my heart desire to see people read the scriptures, hear the scriptures in the language they understand best. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen.